Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. I thought today I would talk about the masters that I'm going to be doing in a bit more detail. I have obviously mentioned it in a previous vlog, but I kind of wanted to go in depth with it and kind of explain exactly what the degree is. Obviously in the previous video I said what university it is at and what degree I'm actually studying, but I kind of mentioned it would be not on campus, it would be online, but obviously I want to explain that a little bit more, and I want to explain the modules that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show you some books that I bought as well. So, I'm going to be studying sustainable mountain development. I also kind of want to apologise for any noise you might hear outside. I've got like building works going on at the apartments, so yeah, can't avoid that. So basically, I am going to be studying a master's degree. This is something that I've wanted to do for quite a while, even probably in like the first year of my bachelor's degree, but it wasn't obviously something that I was like dead set on at that time. So it wasn't really until my final year that I started to really gain an interest in what I wanted to study, and I thought actually this is something that I really want to do at master's level. I was originally going to do sort of like a tourism management master's, but I did that at my bachelor's level, and I thought, well, I can't really specialise in the area of tourism that I want to, and I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. So this degree kind of allows me to do that because it has sort of like science and geology type modules, but it also has tourism, development, economic type stuff, management. So that was what I was really looking for. It also has a sustainable tourism unit, which I'm really excited about, and it is actually one of my modules that I'm going to be doing in the second semester. So basically, the degree is online. It's with like a actual university, but it just so happens that my particular degree is only available via distance learning. That's fine for me. To be honest, kind of like that because that means I can hopefully work as well as study. So basically, you can choose to do one module per semester or two. So in the first semester, I have decided to do just one module because I want to see what it's like. I want to see if the workload is going to be okay, especially whilst working. So yeah, I think that was a good idea. But in the second semester, I'm going to be doing two. Depending on the number of modules that you do, it can take from about 2 years to maybe like 5 or 6 years to complete your degree. It just depends on how slow or how fast you go. So I've used this little notebook to write down any kind of information that I need, kind of like key dates, deadlines, that kind of thing. I've also put in my modules that I'll be studying, which I'll go into detail in a minute. And I'm going to be hopefully writing down kind of any notes and information as I go along, so that I don't have to rely on absolutely everything being online, just in case I end up losing everything. I've then put in the first semester, I have written all the modules that I will be taking eventually, and I have marked the ones that I will definitely be taking. And obviously as I go through the years and through the semesters, I can mark off the ones that I will be doing just to keep track of stuff really. Then if you turn the page, I just have some like key dates written down, including like when the semester starts and ends and like Christmas break and stuff like that. And obviously then I will put my deadlines here, but obviously I don't actually know my deadlines yet because the course hasn't started and they've not given us anything, no assignments yet, so yeah. Moving on to the books that I have bought. The first book that I bought was this one. It's called Mountain Area Research and Management, and I haven't fully read this yet. It looks a little bit confusing at times, if I'm quite honest, but yeah, it looks good, and it will definitely help me to sort of understand things a little bit better. It's got a lot of, I think, journals and stuff in here, so that will really help me for my dissertation. And then the second book that I have just recently bought actually is Mountain Tourism, because that is what I want to specialise in with this degree, and just in general. It is also just like a general interest of mine, and yeah, it looks really interesting. I've kind of just flicked through this book a little bit, and from what I've seen it looks really good. So if you guys are also interested in this kind of area of study, or maybe you are in tourism management and you are thinking about what kind of tourism you want to study, then I mean I would recommend this book for sure. Like, this one I probably could have used, or I could have needed it for sure in my dissertation for my bachelor's level, so I kind of wish I had that. Yes, these are the books if you want to buy them. I would recommend you do not buy them full price. I think this one was around £10, and this one, I honestly can't remember, but I think it was also around £10. I think this one was definitely a recommended book for the reading list, and this one, I think it was this one, or there's another one that I was going to get, and it was like £80, and I'm sorry, but I'm not paying that for a book. I would recommend that you look on places like Amazon, and you look in the used section, or like the new and used section. I got this one used and I got this one used, and to be honest, they're in perfect condition, so yeah. So going back to sort of the modules that I'll be doing and the kind of workload, what it's like, basically I am going to be doing in the first semester environmental and social issues in mountain areas, and then in the second semester I'll be doing sustainable development and sustainable tourism, which is a lot more what I'm used to. Obviously, I think in the beginning it's going to be quite difficult, especially at master's level, but also because it's quite new and I've never learned anything quite sciencey, and the last time I did geography was like at GCSE level, so you know, I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. Obviously, coming from a tourism management and business background, that is going to be quite difficult for me. I'm hoping that the tutors will understand that, and yeah. The other thing that I thought I would mention is that it is completely online, so I don't need to be at a physical campus to study, which is great, and it means that I don't have exams either, which is awesome because I hate exams. I think it's really good that we don't have exams. Obviously, I'm going to be hopefully abroad, so it would not make sense for me to have exams, because then I'd have to fly all the way to Scotland every time I have an exam. So it's quite good, and I have just assignments, coursework, and obviously at the end of it, my dissertation. My dissertation I'm not really thinking about at the moment, because I don't really know if and when I will ever get there. I'm just taking it one semester at a time at the moment. Basically how it works is, if you want to complete the postgraduate certificate, which is the equivalent of a first year of the degree, you have to do 3 core modules. If you want to get a postgraduate diploma, which is like the second year, you have to have the 3 core modules and the 3 optional modules. And then obviously if you want the actual masters, you have to do 3 core modules, 3 optional, which you've obviously already done, and then your dissertation. So the reason for choosing this master's was because obviously I have an interest in the mountains and tourism and the Alps and skiing and stuff like that. I've worked in the Alps, and yeah, it's just like a personal interest, but also I've studied my degree in hospitality and tourism management, so combining the two, and obviously I did my dissertation based on tourism in the Alps. Combining all of that, it just kind of made sense to do this master's, and I think I'm really going to enjoy it. I think this is going to be a really good course to do. It's going to be interesting, it's going to be new, but obviously with things like sustainable tourism and development and management, I'm obviously going to have a bit of a background in that already. So I think that's good for me, because then it makes me feel a little bit more confident with what I'm doing. Really excited to do this master's, and that's pretty much it for this video because my camera is running out of memory. Yay! So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you are now more enlightened about the masters that I'm hoping to do. I will leave a link below in case you're interested as well. And yeah, if you've got any questions about it, comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!